What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to G-Ball Vision. Boy, do I have an exciting unboxing to dig into for you guys today. Now, we have a big box to dig into, so bear with me here. This thing is pretty good sized, and I do know what's in here because I have been tracking this guy since it left. And for good reason. I will give you the little backstory here in a moment. But I've been in contact with Off Grid Knives, and they offered to send some knives in for me to take a look at. They saw the unboxing that I did previously on the Viper XL. And they loved what I was doing here. So we're going to take a look at a couple of different stingers here. Now, we got a little note. Check out the new Stinger EDC Spear Point and its big brother, the Stinger XL, all made in Taiwan. So let's see, where do we dig in here? Let's see. So that's the spear point. That's the spear point. Okay, so let's start with the mini here. We'll get these couple off the table. I'm excited as all get out, guys. These guys make some incredibly good utilitarian type knives. And they use awesome materials. Finishing work is spectacular. We'll drop the camera down so we can get a better look. So this is the new Spear Point Stinger EDC. Oh, baby. Look at that black wash finish. Love that Spear Point blade. Look at that thing. Look how thin that is. Ooh. That is nice. And then we got some black G10 here. Got a little bit of cross-cut milling there. We have a filler tab for left-hand carry here using their nice minimal deep carry clip. Let's see how this feels in hand here. Put a little bit of pressure on my hand. Make sure the ergos are all good. We have open construction on this guy. Good access to the liner there. And we have a nice chamfer as well. These are nice, and you can tell the tolerances in there are nice and tight. This will break in very quickly though here. Let's go ahead and let's open up its brother here. So we're going to be looking at an FDE or coyote style stinger, and this is going to be the gray PVD finish, and this will be a black washed PVD type finish. I love the coyote finish. That's what we ultimately went on with the Viper here XL. So, oh man, these are nice. Love that blade shape. They're going to be coming in 154 cm, as you can see there, and these are definitely a nice size. Not too big and not too small. Great size for EDC. So let's go ahead. That way we can get all the knives out and we're not going to make an extremely long video. Wow. Holy smokes. That is a big boy. Whoa. Woo-hoo! Wow. This is my speed right here. 154 cm crucible. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, holy smokes. Look at that, guys. Oh, man. That is a big boy. That is why that is called the XL. So you're maintaining the same chemistry here between the two. You have the gray wash, if you will, and then you have the coyote handle with all black hardware. Still have a nice minimal deep carry clip there, and it's upscaled for the bigger knife, which makes perfect sense. Still maintain that good access to the liner there. And this is going to be, oh my goodness. Guys, they absolutely, and I don't think it's because of how well these are built that it just happens naturally, and how great the tolerances are. But this thing is so controlled on the close. You just give it tiny little shakes, and this will eventually become a free dropper, but have a nice amount of control, you know, on the drop. It won't be that loosey-goosey type stuff. I want to bring out this guy just one more time, but look, that's eventually what that will do. So nice, so controlled, and I think that's not their intention, but that's what happens when you make a good knife with great tolerances and do everything properly. You're going to get that kind of action out of these. The detent is tuned to perfection on these XLs. Oh, that's so my speed right there. That XL. I mean, the EDC one is going to be a fantastic option, you know, for the majority of people. Most people are not going to probably choose. No, I guess I can't really. You know, everybody's different, and they're nailing two different types of people here. There's definitely a lot of people who prefer a bigger knife like this. They don't have blade length restrictions or anything like that. And there's also people who enjoy something a little bit more mild when we're talking about the size. So this will be easily, let's see here, we got to go to here. So yeah, it's right at the 3-inch mark, and you're getting less than that on the edge. I don't know how they actually measure that in areas where that's an issue, but you'll be considerably under 3 inches there. Let's get out the last guy here, and this should be the black on black XL. Oh my goodness. These things are no joke, guys. The Viper XL is a big boy, but look at that compared to that. Whew. These are sweet, and the spear point blade is a great touch. Oh. So we got the black wash finish coming in 154 cm. I mean, these are going to be built extremely well, guys. That one's already broken in even more so than the Coyote one. Just nice little tappy taps, and this thing is going right home. Once this gets broken in, this thing will be an incredible dropper. Ooh, these have nice stout detents, and you can tell the tolerances are a little tighter. Smooth, very smooth, but they'll need a little bit of break in, and then once they get that, these will pretty much be doing the same thing. I have the Enforcer, and that was pretty much the same way. Not quite refined like these are, but it took a minute for it to kind of break in. And this one's already starting to do that as well. And this is the same exact way. Oh. Why don't we go ahead and we'll sit these two off to the side here. We'll bring these two back on. And why don't we see what the edge is hitting for on these. If G-Ball would not mess it up, they have a nice edge on them, guys. The two off-grids that I've bought myself came extremely sharp out of the box, and that Viper has been in my pocket a lot. And I talk about in the unboxing of the last two off-grids, they're a company that I really, wow, this is incredibly sharp right here. Off-Grid, I have to admit, is a company that I slept on. You know, I saw them in my travels online and whatnot, and I always considered getting an off-grid, but I always just kind of held off just because I wasn't sure. And the one day I was like, I'm just going to get one. I'm going to try it. It's good materials. It looks like a great blade shape, and I'm talking about the Viper XL here. And I got it, and guys, it was absolutely incredible for the money what you're getting out of these knives. So they're Taiwanese made, and we're talking about a USA company that employs you know Americans. They just have their knives made in Taiwan, which is a great choice on their part. Taiwan is known for making fantastic folding knives. They do a great job on their heat treats and the build quality, the fit and finish. It's always top notch. That's why Spyderco has knives made there. That's why Cold Steel has knives made there. And that's why Off-Grid has knives made in Taiwan. And Demco does as well. So Taiwanese production is no slouch when we're talking about knives. Not only was the fit and finish on all the ones that I've checked out just flawless, but the function of the knife was just superior to that of many. We're talking great edges right out of the box, exactly how they should be, cut very well, very ergonomic in the hand. Solid lockup on all the ones that I've tested. They carry very well. This clip is just a brilliant design. It's minimal. It's a little bit wider, and then you get the triple Torx there, which is going to ensure that this is not going anywhere. And some people might say, why 3? You know, why 3? And it's really irrelevant to anyone. If you're going to switch it, you're going to mess with it one time and that's it. And if you're not going to switch it, you have no reason to bother with it. You can take the knife apart and not mess with the clip. So it's really irrelevant. You're either not going to touch it at all, or you're going to touch it once to move it over, and you're done. You'll be able to get to everything without taking that pocket clip off. So really irrelevant. I wanted to touch on that quickly. And if you didn't see the Viper video and you are now seeing this, let's take a look at how these go in and out of the pocket. So smooth, good retention, and you're not going to see but nothing of the knife poking out. You're basically flush with the top of the clip here. That's the XL right there. And then we'll take the EDC sized here, which is going to be the same exact outfit. You just have a little bit smaller of a footprint, you know, according to the size. So it's going to carry very well. Even these XLs, and not that they're trying to, but these are going to carry fairly well. This kind of reminds me of like an AD10, but slimmed down. You know, that's kind of what this reminds me of in a sense. Not the blade shape or anything like that, but just the size of it. But this is going to carry way better than something like the AD10 right out of the box. So the next thing we're going to check is the Lockup solid, which, like I said, guys, the last two that I had in and got that I bought were solid as a rock. I don't expect anything less. We have a good solid open and lockout. We're sitting about 25, maybe 30%, which is perfect. Nothing, guys. Solid as a rock. That's the EDC. Now let's take the XL solid lockout, and we're looking at about 25% or so on the lockup. No play, nothing. Let's see. Solid as a rock, guys. Solid as a rock. Ah, these are so nice. They absolutely slayed these guys. It's great to see that they're continuing to innovate at Off-Grid, get different things out, put different things out. I love to see functional knives that really work well, and that's what they are doing here at Off-Grid. Let's check something else before we head out. I'm interested. I don't typically do this on the unboxings. We'll do an individual overview of each size. So we'll do a video overview on the XLs, and then we'll do an overview of the EDCs together. I'm interested to check this blade stock because it is nice and thin. I won't check here. I want to check, well, we can check that as well. So we're about 133 there. And this is kind of so it's very thin up through here. So that potentially is going to go through material very easily. And behind the edge, we're looking at about 14 to 15 thousandths in that particular spot. And we'll check this guy as well. Zero them out. So that's going to be about 150 thousandths there. And then this guy is thin right here, about 60 thousandths here. And then it kind of widens up as you get to the center here, which is going to be for strength and kind of some rigidity going to that tip. That's going to just kind of make this a stronger blade altogether. And let's check this edge. We'll just pick a random spot here. And we're looking at about 18 thousandths right there. So considerably pretty thin for this size knife. Typically like a Shaman from Spyderco and knives that have a little bit thicker of a body to them are going to be very similar to the XL here. Let me know down in the comments what you think of these brand new Stinger EDCs and Stinger XL. Great job by Off-Grid. Huge shout out to them for sending these in for me to take a look at. I believe I'm the first content creator to have the brand new Spearpoint Stinger EDC on their channel. I believe I'm the first one to get these, so that is awesome of Off-Grid to send these to me and let me get a look at these. Another fantastic set of designs from Off-Grid. I'll link these down below, and you can head over and check out these and what else they have in their catalog of knives. They have something for everyone, whether you're a hunter, bushcrafter. They have fixed blades out the wazoo. They got all kinds of folders from sheep's foot blades to tantos, clip points, spear points, drop points. They got a little bit of everything, guys. Different sizes from small all the way up to XL. They have assisted tactical type knives, self-defense knives. They just nail it, guys. And I am proud to have these in on the channel and Off-Grid sending these in. Another massive shout out to Off-Grid. Thank you to them. Thank you to everyone who watched the video. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button before you head out. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of these guys right here on the table, or let me know what you think of Off-Grid knives in general. If you're new to the channel, or you've been here before and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below the video. I would love to have you here. Otherwise, guys, I'll throw up a couple new videos here, and here, and I will catch you on the next one.